Good morning, everybody. It's Graham again from Unearthed. And if I had this video playing live about 30 seconds ago, you'd see me dancing around like some sort of lunatic because there was about 5 or 6 wasps flying around my head. And oh, you're not going to believe it. There's another. I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Yeah, we must have a wasp nest on the outside somewhere. Oh, hang on. Right, I got it. Right, so detecting talk full of wasps. Firstly, I would like to say, well, a bit of a shame that White's Electronics, the detecting manufacturer, have decided to call it a day, which is a great shame because a lot of us used the White's machines in probably in the 80s, 90s and into 2000. Certainly I had a degree of success with the White's DFX and XLT. Can you hear another? Oh, there she is. What is this film going to look like? Thank God for the Chris Rudd Boar Horse book, because I've been squatting with that. Right, no more distractions. Yeah, great shame to learn that White's Electronics have decided to call it a day. It was interesting to read their post. I think it was posted on an Australian site first. I got wind of it this morning when he was saying, the guy from White's Electronics was saying, you know, they decided to retire the coronavirus epidemic, shot them in the foot a little bit with regards to getting hold of components, but also blamed, I'll lay some of the blame on the flooding of cheap Chinese counterfeit metal detectors into the market, which is interesting to say the least. All these guys out there that said, buy this cheap, unpronounceable Chinese counterfeit metal detector over the named brands, must be feeling a little bit embarrassed, because buying the cheap copies and the cheap counterfeits is only going to put nails in the coffin of manufacturers, and before you know it, we'll have nothing left apart from cheap Chinese counterfeit products that don't last 2 minutes. So, interesting stuff. So, yeah, shame, Whites, we should use them. Best of luck, guys, in the future. What can you do? It's one of them horrible, sad times, and who's to bet that one or two of the other manufacturers may follow suit? I know it's difficult times for everybody. So yes, I don't know if any of you knew that, but there we have it. Interestingly, in the world of detecting at the moment, there's a lot of things going on, and I'll be happy to say very soon that there is some exciting new products coming on the market. We're not going to say any more than that at this stage, but I think a lot of you guys that watch this channel will be well, very interested in what's coming. So watch this space. There's going to be some exciting news coming very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm certainly excited myself about one or two of them. And also, I've noticed, well, I didn't notice it, one of our admin guys noticed it on social media sites, that there's a lot of young archaeologist students coming out of the woodwork at the moment, asking specific questions to detectorists, trying to join the detecting groups and asking specific questions regarding detecting. Now, I also seen with a raised eyebrow that there's going to be a short documentary published soon on night hawking, and they're trying to gather as much information as possible. My view on it is, maybe it's just me, but I don't trust this. I don't think at the end of it it's going to bring out detectorists in a very good light, setting detectorists up against detectorists, and also I think it's going to be heavily biased against us honest metal detectorists. So I'll put my hat in the ring straight away and say, if you do get any of these emails or people try to join groups, young students try to ask specific questions regarding metal detecting, give them a wide berth. I deleted about 3 or 4 off my groups yesterday that tried to join. I just don't trust it. Just do not trust it. I think a lot of these students sat in classrooms with tutors and teachers, or whatever the word is, and giving some, I think detectorists are giving a raw deal in some respects. My answer to it is, why should history just be boxed off to the academics? Us honest, trustworthy detectorists have just as much right as to a seat at the table as anybody else. There you go. That's my 2 pennies worth in. What else is going on? No detecting this weekend because the ground is still, believe it or not, rock hard and bone dry. So I'm going to leave it until next month into July, when hopefully the first sign of the harvest will start and the pea fields will start being harvested, so we can get on then. Still be red hot, but the arable land is much better suited to me as an individual, and hopefully our finds rate will improve, because let's face it, because of the coronavirus, nobody's been finding a great deal of anything. So hopefully we'll get some hammered coins and Roman bits and pieces to show. I'll do a bit of a YouTube film for you guys. Now then, we're on about films. Some of you people that watch this channel may or may not know that I'm involved in a metal detecting television program that's coming up very soon, fingers crossed. Now this will be hopefully be one of a handful of episodes based around metal detecting, showing metal detecting in a good light. I put a link on to our social media channels if anybody wants to join in and wants to put themselves forward for it. There's an application form to fill out. Just drop me a message and I can send that. Sounds rather exciting. ITV as well, one of the ITV channels. So hopefully we can do some really good work and put the sterling work of the detectorists right to the forefront. It'll be rather exciting for me and the other chaps that are involved in it. A gentleman called Adrian Harris, he's been very instrumental in pulling the strings to get this up and running. We've known about it for nearly 6, 8, 10 months now, but the coronavirus knocked it on the head for a short period, and then we're all back now, all guns blazing. So watch out for that one in the future. A bit of stardom, but it's not about stardom, by the way. I meant that as a joke. It's more about getting the right message out there and showing detectorists in the proper light they should be shown in. So that's an interesting development. There's been quite a lot of applications already put in for it, so let's hope we get a few more by the end of the week and into the weekend. That'll be fantastic. The good guys, the filming crew are really good guys. We'll have different locations hopefully throughout the UK for us to detect on, and let's hope we can bring out some really good finds for people to see. There'll be 1 or 2 trolls, of course, they're slagging it off as always, but we just ignore them. This is the greater good, and for the good people in the hobby like you people that watch this, anybody that's got any negative comments can disappear into the dark side. I'll leave them to it. Now, just while you're on as well, we're no longer stocking Garrett machines, so they've been took off. We'll no longer promote Garrett products either, so there'll be no, unfortunately for a lot of people, there'll be no Garrett finds, detectors or images on the social media sites. We'll have to take them down. So if anybody finds something with a Garrett machine that was bought off us, they can show the find, but we're not allowing the machines to be shown. We're not allowed to show any images of Garrett machines on our website, so that goes also for the social media side of things. This is just come out of the blue. We're not supporting Garrett enough. We seem to be running with the other guys, so that's our choice. If you don't bring anything new to the table for a long time, we're going to start looking at the ones that are moving forward and not stuck in the mud. So there you go, bit of information for you. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to now go and squat this other wasp that seems to be buzzing around my head. You can probably hear it. It's attracted to the light, so that'll be another one squatted. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.